I'm joined by Kathy Charity, and she's been teaching aquatic exercise programs here at Green Ridge Recreation Center for the past 5 years. We're glad to have her. We're here specifically to talk about Twinges in the Hinges. It used to be called the Arthritis Foundation's Aquatic Exercise Program, but really the same class. Let's talk about the history of the program. What exactly is it, and who should take it?
Anybody that's having joint difficulties, muscle difficulties, if they've been sedentary for a while. This is an exercise program that's easy to just join in and start your program, and then from there you can increase into tougher programs.
Now, we've talked a lot on this program about how aquatic exercise is great. It works your joints and muscles without pain because you're under the water, and it really works with some of that resistance. How is this class different for folks that have even more severe mobility issues?
When you're in the water, you're about 75% lighter than you are on land, so you can do movements with your joints and muscles that aren't going to hurt you like they would if you tried to start off a program on land.
What's the variety of age ranges that typically take Twinges in the Hinges?
Oh golly, we get them anywhere from, a lot of pregnant women will come in. Really? So we've got very young people, and then we've got older people, and I've got one that's in her 90s. I've got several in their 90s.
Talk about some of the success stories. Obviously, you've been here and you've been teaching for quite a while. Talk about some memories you have of folks that have really seen an impact from water exercise.
What most people say to me is, I don't know if this is really helping me. And then they go on vacation for a week and they come back and they say, golly, I am so sore because I haven't exercised this week. And so it's exercise that kind of sneaks up on you, and it doesn't hurt you while you're doing it, but you feel a lot better.
Talk about some of the motions and exercises, and maybe you could kind of show me some of the movements that you do in the water. Of course, we're here on land, how that might look.
When you're in the water, you're using the water's resistance. So any kind of movement, moving around like this, even lifting up your knee is going to be resistance, using those muscles, but also using that water's resistance. So you're also practicing your balance.
Mm-hmm. Now, so folks see improvement. They see improvement in their being able to move around. They see improvements in what else? You mentioned balance? Balance
is a big issue for a lot of my people, and they find that it improves greatly when they've been exercising in the water.
And what are some of the things that they're able to do that are at home, not necessarily out and about, as a result of this class?
At home, generally just walking around. A lot of them find that they don't need their walker or their canes so much when they're out and about, or even at home, and especially if they have to walk on black ice. They are much more solid doing that.
So whether you've got mobility issues, whether you're an older individual, a pregnant person, it's a great place to get that exercise in and take advantage of that water resistance. The class is called Twinges in the Hinges. You can take it for free if you're a Green Ridge member, or you can just pay a daily admission fee to come use Green Ridge. It's a great place, and you'll get to meet instructor Kathy.